is the AHCW universe doing? I am WILLDOG, and welcome back to another day of mine, and today we are doing the WILLDOG Q&A that has been so very hyped up, as I think you guys know, as I can't remember the last time I've done a Q&A. But anyways, we're gonna jump right into it, into the first question, which is from my man, Barbells. What is one thing you have accomplished but want to in the future? I think right now, besides YouTube, I want to try to get a full-time job, and I'm working on that actually right now. Lately I've been working in freight for 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. shifts, and that's why if you've noticed that some of my live streams have been later than usual, I've been like testing out my way with that, and then I've applied to the the overnight shift freight would be 9 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. and all I would have to do for that is just push my sleep schedule back an hour. And I've already thought about all the nuances of like when I'd stream, when I'd record, and all that stuff. So it's definitely not something that I put a lot of thought into. Definitely is something I put a lot of thought into. My bad. And so that is something I'm looking forward to because then I'll have a lot more of a stable income. But my only issue with that is that I'm making like a continuous amount of friends in like the day shift of working, and now I'm not going to be able to do that if I work overnights. And that's the only downside to doing that. I guess what I could do is just maybe come in like half an hour or an hour later, come chat with people, and then go to my next job. Also, his reply to his question, what goes on in the mind of Dale? I don't know, you tell me. He's fucking dead. How am I It's Dale. Dale is very awesome, though. If you're wondering what happened before he died, I think he crashed. I think his car crashed. I think he was in a big-ass car wreck. And then Green Mashins official asks, do you plan to have kids or a wife? I feel like in a dream scenario, yes. Kids, I would like three at most, 2 at least. Because I don't want to have my kid not having someone to hang out with if me or the wife don't have our energy to occupy the kid. They can sort of bounce off each other, and I feel like being a single kid is lonely in a lot of aspects. So I want to have that. I want to have that kid have a person look after it when we're not there. What is your favorite funny part of the Peppa Pig YTP, and are you gonna make more videos of YTP Peppa Pig? By Cute Tails and Hell of a Boss Fan 668. I would say I'm not entirely sure. I reacted to way too many Peppa Pig YTPs to remember a lot of the spots. Obviously, the first one that comes to mind is when we reacted to Peppa Does Something, when I laughed my ass off at Peppa going, it was crazy. But lately I have so much going on in my head that I just don't know. I don't remember the videos I react to anymore. I barely do. But when I watch them back, I know that it's gonna be a familiar video. I apologize if that was a kind of crappy answer to that. And I'm gonna make more videos of YTP Peppa Pig. If you're asking if I'm gonna make more YTPs, I plan on it, but I don't have a lot of time in my own life to be able to do that. I don't give myself a lot of time. Reaction-wise, yes. That's kind of like what I'm mainly going for nowadays. Ryan Freeman asks, how long did it take you to get the role for Peppa Pig for WILLDOG in Peppa vs. Piggy after you auditioned? The thing is, I did not audition. I have a cow lick right here. What the fuck, man? My hair goes back and immediately it's like, hey, you want to go boink? No, I did not audition. Actually, I'm pretty sure Coco Crack just asked me if I wanted to be in it. Because he thought this would be a one-time video, so he was like, hey, you want to join me in this video and voice a character for me? And I was like, yeah, I'd love to, because I think what the situation was I'd reacted to a video of his, and I had like jokingly said like, hey, if you need any voice actors, I'm down to do the part. And he told me that, like, yeah, he was actually looking for someone to voice in some of his videos. So it was sort of like perfect timing on both ends. So I didn't really audition. It was just we kind of became friends because of this whole situation. And I like it. It's very nice to be able to have him as friend. Blue Boy, Mr. Bull asks, do you eat cheesecake? I do sometimes. I don't all the time, but I went to the place right across the street, tried cheesecake. It's not bad. I just don't eat it on a regular basis. I'm not a big cake guy. Questions for WILLDOG by David Gibson. When are you gonna give Jaden back his TV? Do you like Hello Boss now? Was 2024 awesome? And are you excited to see Sonic the Hedgehog 3? Am I a fan of Hello Boss? Considering I haven't watched it yet, no. I do plan on watching the pilot episode of Hell of a Boss 3 of Hell of a Boss, because people very much seem to be interested in that, but the issue is it's a half-an-hour video, and that's going to take a lot of energy to freaking get out of me to be able to do that. But I am open to doing it. I might have to do it by myself, because me and Brandon's recording schedules don't mix well at all anymore. Was 2024 awesome? And yes, 2024 was very awesome. Had a lot of fun. Definitely, I would say my favorite year I've had in my life so far. Am I excited to see Sonic the Hedgehog 3? I don't watch movies, so no. Dana Badanerl asks, how much money do you make per hour at the Home Depot? Am I allowed to say that? I'll tell you this, it's in between $17 and $18. Is that okay to say? I don't know. It's not bad. It's not a bad salary. Especially for a lot associate, so I'm okay with that. When did you become friends with Dale? Me and Dale, so he actually came into my stocking on Christmas, and, like, it was like, you know that Elf on the Shelf stuff? He's like my Dale on a stocking. He was able to be here very luckily here, and now me and him are besties. Also, because he represents the Scorpios out there. I don't think I'm a Scorpio. I don't even know what I am. But also, I've been supporting him because he died of a car crash. So, he's been kind of fucked up mentally because of that. What languages can I speak? English. I can speak very little. Spanish? Hola. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete? I think. Oh, I know puta. I know puta. Oh. I don't know anything. Zaller asks, how many pancakes can you eat? That's a good question. It depends on the size. It very much depends on the size. Because if you're talking big ones, then I would say, like, maybe 4. But if you're saying small, 20. The reply, the Zaller's comment is from Blue Boy. You stole my comment, Zaz! Kamake, the great gamer, comments, out of all the Peppa Pig YTB YouTubers, which is your favorite one and which... why videos? I would say because of the history behind and like how much he's helped me out in personal life. I would say Roscoe. Roscoe is very much of like a really nice person to help me give off that boost and kind of put up with my annoyances of asking for shoutouts, and that was kind of bad on my part, but I mean it worked. I have 30 fucking thousand subscribers, but I have nothing to show for it because now I get like a few hundred views. But that's also my bad. Now I'm bantering about my YouTube stuff. You don't want to hear anything about this. This is a Q&A. You want to hear the answers? You want to hear the answers of the questions. But yeah, me and Roscoe, I like him a lot. His videos are very good, and it's always a really, like, every time we get back into... Every time we get into a call, it's always like an hour or something call, and it's really fun being able to catch up with him. And it's also neat because it seems like I know more about YouTube than he does, so it's very interesting. Like, I've helped him be able to figure out some stuff YouTube-wise that he wouldn't be able to think of, and I wouldn't think of either. Like a lot of my brainstorming thoughts are on the spot, so I was able to help him out a lot with, like, personal stuff, YouTube stuff, and it's very nice to be able to have a friend like that. Very close number 2 would definitely be Coco Crack. Out of all the Peppa Pig YTB episodes, which one do you like the most to react to? I feel like the swimming episode, that one's probably been the one that I've watched the most YTBs of, or Muddy Puddles. I don't know if I have a favorite episode because I don't really know. So I would say, like, if we're talking about what one I've reacted to the most episodes of, it's either Muddy Puddles or the swimming episode. Oh, by the way, that was by Matthias E8M9F. Oh, and there's a dash in there. My bad. And then Barbells asks, what is your opinion on Brownie? My beautiful bear in Skyrim. I love Brownie. I'm very happy that we have him, and it's very nice to have. It's very cool that we can have a refreshing team each time we play Skyrim. Like last time we had me, BFR, and I think Scritch and Miko. And now we have BFR, Brownie, and BLT. It's very cool that we can have new people. And I think he's beautiful. I think Brownie's beautiful. Duo Soo asks, highlight moment of 2024. I would say my highlight moment of 2024 was going to Monday Night Raw in December with one of my best friends that I've ever had, Olivia. And that was a lot of fun because we were kind of still in an awkward stage when we went the first time. And so it wasn't as everything as I wanted it to be when we went the first time. But the second time we had a perfect bond. It was awesome. It was everything that I wanted to be. And she got to see Rhea Ripley. We missed seeing CM Punk, but I'm okay because the show was awesome. We got to see 2 shows because it was a double taping. And it was exactly what I wanted one of our hangouts to be, and I loved it. It was definitely the highlight because I had to take advantage of that whole situation because she was leaving the whole state later that week. So I had to make sure it was a good hangout. Duh! The next question is by Lobians. What is your favorite Roscoe Peppa YTP? There's a lot to choose, though. That is a very good question. There is a lot to choose from. I don't know. Do I have a favorite? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know, man. You gotta help me out here, man. Popular. What? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's too many videos to choose from. It's really hard to think about that and answer on the spot when you just asked me and now I had to look and now I don't have time to be able to look. He had to ask me earlier, which he did. He asked me 6 days ago, so I had a lot of time to check, actually. Now that's kind of my bad, actually. Claire asks, what does the Seed to Your Realm world also tell Bulldog of how his shoe shopping is going? My Seed to My Realm is, I don't even know how to get to it, so I'm not going to tell you. And also, Bulldog, I haven't talked to him a little bit, but he hasn't gone shoe shopping in about over a month. But it did go well. He went to Shoe Department in the Crystal Mall before it closed, and it was awesome. He got he sold out the entire place. That's why they're not open anymore, because he stole all the shoes. He didn't even buy them. He's a billionaire, and bro just decided to steal them. You have the money for it. What is wrong with you? All right, we got a question from DJLL. We got WILLDOG QnA. Number 1, favorite series you did in this channel? I would say definitely GTA 5, and a close second would be Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is a lot of fun because I always felt super high energy recording those videos, and it was just so much fun. And GTA 5 because it's just a game that I was always able to play with my friends. If you're talking about streams, my favorite stream series, based on community engagement and just fun, it's a tie between Stalker and Skyrim. Stalker 2, I didn't have a single bad stream of that. I loved Stalker, and it actually makes me kind of sad that I ended the series. It makes me kind of want to bring it back, but there's just too much stuff coming out in February that to give me any time to be able to make that. And also, we're all getting into Dragon Age. But Stalker 2, I feel like everybody seemed to enjoy it. It seemed to be everybody's favorite addiction of mine. So I'm very happy about that because that game was just amazing. Number 2 question. What do you expect for the future of this channel? I expect for it to get better. I expect what I want to do is I'm trying to upload more because when I record, it gives me an energy boost that goes throughout the day. And that's why I'm doing this right now. That's why I'm trying to upload. And I'm not entirely sure what to expect for the future of the channel because I feel like I've done a lot of stuff that I've wanted to do. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the future of the channel looks like. What I'm trying to figure out, though, is what the future of the AHCW, the second channel, looks like. I'm very much working on that. I'm working on stories behind the scenes to be able to make sure that we actually have stuff to record on before we even start doing anything. To answer that question, unsure. 3, would you make merch of your catchphrases? Example, back. Or we should be live. Book, I'm not entirely sure as that one was kind of short-lasted. But definitely things like Top of My Game and We're On Our Way. Top of Our Game and We're On Our Way is definitely 2 that I want to put on merch. And I felt like I would have put Top of My Game or We're On Our Way on merch if I didn't bring back the W logo this month. So next month, We're On Our Way or Top of Our Game is coming out. Drake Awaken asks, do you like drinking water? Yeah, it's pretty good. Not bad, but water is amazing. Colorboy asks, do you vape? Do you smoke? Do you drink? No. And XRCB23 Jake Number 1 question, are you planning on doing any of the content besides reactions and gaming? I have done some vlogs in the past of day in the life, but when I record those, it feels kind of cheap. It feels like I'm trying to make a video out of that, and it just doesn't feel right. But people always like them, but they're just, it's hard to remember to record them as soon as I wake up, and it's just, I feel there's not really a lot of other stuff that I think I could record. Like, I'm not a vlogger. I like living my life. Like, I could have vlogged the whole experience I had with Olivia at Monday Night Raw, but I didn't want to. That's an experience that I want to be able to hold near and dear to my heart, so I didn't want to fucking record it and have it ruined with a camera in my face. Question number 2, how do you become friends with Coco Crack? I explained that earlier of, it was the same explanation with me and Roscoe. I just reacted to their videos, they found me, and we became chatting. How did you come up with the name AHCW Universe? So originally it was ACW, and so it's because I was very much into WWE at the time, which I still am, as you can tell, but I was very much into WWE at the time, and I wanted a thing, and so I was also thinking of something that no one would ever use. So I thought ACW, Awesome Championship Wrestling, and I was like, okay, that might be used. ACW's 3 letters. There's only so many 3-letter combinations that you can use. So I did AHCW, and I feel like that's even harder to copy because what combination of letters do you need for AHCW for it to be another business? Very confused, but I know that I will never be able to get lost in that fold again. But yeah, that's something that I made in like 2016, a very long time ago. What color are your socks that you are wearing right now? I'm not wearing socks right now. I'm barefoot. Why is Dale bald, and is he dating Tom Brady? No, Dale's not bald. If you look real close, he's got a scorpion as hair. So he's actually not bald. He's got a scorpion. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Scorpion being your hair is pretty freaking sick. And is he dating Tom Brady? No. You wanna know why? Because he's dead. Not Tom Brady, Dale. Estonia Games asks, are you planning on doing more Mega YTB try to laugh videos? That I'm not sure about. Once again, that is another situation of me feeling like it's just a lazy upload of just deciding to react to that. So there are certain videos that I will do, but there are certain videos I like to stay away from most of the time because it just feels like I'm just giving in, and it doesn't feel right in my head of I'm just doing this because I know it'll get views, and I don't want to do that. I want to do something that I know I'm going to have fun with, which is why I feel like I've sort of bantered back and forth with doing Peppa Pig, and so that's kind of why, like, I'll only do certain YTPers stuff, Peppa Pig stuff, and it's just, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but I just feel, it feels cheap to go to Mega YTB because he uploads so frequently of it, and it's just a content farm, and I don't know. Content farm is, it's just a lot of YTPs. They gotta be better quality, he could work on them better, and I feel like he knows that. He decides to upload more frequently in order to get more views and subscribers, but I definitely feel like his videos could be better, and he could put more energy into them. Like before, when they first started coming out, every video had like a signature edit, and it was really good. But now it's just kind of like, oh, it's the same jokes as 20 videos ago. This is getting really old. I definitely feel like if I were to react to them, I would react to maybe older Sinner YTP or Mega YTP stuff. But like current Mega YTP is not really my cup of tea. I definitely would rather pre-poop fetish thumbnail Mega YTP, definitely, because that's where he went downhill. But anyways, that is gonna do it for this video. That was all the questions for me, and I very much appreciate all the people who asked me some questions. It was not nearly as many as the last time. The thing is, though, is that Dark Ethereal has asked 0 questions, and he asked Bulldog 24. Where's the favoritism in that, sir? But anyways, that is gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, I don't know, this is the worst way I've ever started an outro. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button with the finisher, then pin it for the 1, 2, 3 count. But if you disliked it, please tell me what I could do better in the next video or in the future. And bye. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.